Hello guys, in this video I'll show you how to process any image dataset downloaded from Kaggle or any other website to pass it on to your machine learning model or deep learning model. So the libraries which we'll be needing, I have already imported it. We'll be needing the path library, image, matplotlib for plotting the image, and numpy. So the dataset that I have taken is of the Pokemon dataset. Here are 4 Pokemons, and in each folder there are images of every Pokemon. The dataset consists of all the Pokemons. It's around 100 to 200 Pokemons, I think, or I don't know. But I have taken only 4 folders because if we process all those folders, it would take a lot of time, and that's not our scope of this video. So I'll process only these 4 folders. So starting with how to get these images from all these folders at once. So what we'll be doing is we will be using the path function. So yeah, so let's create our path. This means we are in the root directory. And shift enter. Now what's in your directory? That will show all the contents in your directory. So we will use p.drop, sorry, p not p, the path.drop star means all everything in the root directory, which will give all this, and press enter. Glob means to take all the everything, to take all which is given in the argument and show it to us. So if I want to show you all the folders or items in this directory, so we'll do for items in dirs print items. So yeah, it showed us everything in this image. This ipynb file is not a folder but on a file, so it's not showing it here. And this is a cache folder which is always made when I open Jupyter Lab or Jupyter Notebook. So yeah, now for image processing, what we have to do is, first let me explain. Like we have 4 folders. So suppose I am processing the image of Bulbasaur. So suppose this is the image of Bulbasaur. This is the image of Bulbasaur, and in front of it there should be a label which would be defining that what this image is of. So here it will be Bulbasaur. Let's give it as B. Or if it's a photo of Pikachu, so it should have a label of Pikachu. And for every image it should have a label in front of it, like a dictionary. It's like a key and value. Key as in the images of the Pokemons, and value as in what's the name of the Pokemon. And whenever you use a neural network, well, I mean everything in machine learning is based on numbers. This photo will be converted into a numpy array, in which we will play with pixels and numbers. So, but we cannot play with strings in a machine learning model. We have to convert it into a notation like a number here. So let's say there are 4 Pokemons, so we can give Bulbasaur as 0, Pikachu as 1, and Squirtle. Sorry, my handwriting is a little bit off because I don't have a pen. So Squirtle as 2 and Meowth as 3. So when we will make our machine learning model and predict by giving it a photo of any Pokemon, so it will predict one of these numbers, and as we have given notation to every Pokemon, so we will know that which Pokemon our machine learning model want to predict. So yeah, so this was how we will process the image dataset. Now let's code this. So let's make some variables. I will showing you all the images in images and labels in this. We are not making a dictionary, sorry for that. We will make separate list. First image, first label, second image, second label, like that. So for items in dirs, so first of all the Pokemon name, because all we saw was Bulbasaur, Meowth, Pikachu, Squirtle, and yeah, also image processing. I earlier said it was not included, but it's included. So sorry for that. It will also include files and folders both, because there's a star. That was a mistake. So Pokemon name, and also we need to remove these IPYNB checkpoints and image data processing IPYNB, because these are not Pokemon names. So just let's give a condition if it's a string, because let me show you the type of items. Wait, yeah, so it's a path lib.windows path, so we will first convert in it str path, so we can access the name, and let it be the if statement if str items is equals to what we had was so if it's this or str of items equals to this. So just pass, we don't have to do nothing. Otherwise we will make a Pokemon name, convert it into a string type items. Now our path is, now we want to go in every folder, so for that, for image in items means every folder. So first will come as Bulbasaur, then Meow, then Pikachu, then Squirtle, and we'll do items dot glob going into every folder and taking every jpg file. So it will access all the jpg files on its own, one by one. We haven't made any notation for the Pokemon names, as I showed you here, like 0, 1, 2. So we can do that easily too. So make a dictionary, like notation, let it be notation dictionary. So for notation, again for items in dirs, let's get a count as 0. In dirs items, first take this condition, because we don't want to give these two image processing dot IPYNB and the checkpoints as in our notation directory, the dictionary. So we'll pass, otherwise notation of str of items is equals to count, and count is equals to 1. So let me first run it for you. Now let's see what's notation. So it didn't take as IPYNB and the Bulbasaur thing. So for that, what I'll do is, okay, so it came out anyway, so just make it as continue. Yeah, so now it's correct. So Bulbasaur, Meowth, and Pikachu, and Squirtle. So we got notation for every Pokemon name as 0, 1, 2, 3. Now coming back to this, now we are going to every image in each folder one by one. Firstly, it will go into the Bulbasaur folder and take all the images in it one by one. So using the image library, import image, I have imported it, image dot load image img, as I've taken for img in folder in items.log. And you should also give a target size, because every image in each folder is of different sizes, so you want to give a specific size so that you can pass it to your machine learning model. If we talk about convolution neural networks, it only takes we have to give a target shape in it. If you know about convolution neural networks or RNN or any other simple neural network, we have to give a size. So it always takes a fixed size for every data we are giving to it. So normally in the documentation it's always given 224 cross 224, so I'll take this too. Or it's your wish, you want to give 122 28 by 28, it's your wish. Now we have to convert this into an array, this image, because as you know, we always play with numbers in machine learning. So yeah, so it's image dot img to array function and image. So we have converted it into array, and now we will append this array in our images list. So images dot append image array, and corresponding to that image we will add a label in the labels list as we took the Pokemon name. So what we'll do is notation of the Pokemon name. So you'll be getting this very easily. So like if I got Bulbasaur here, like we've got Bulbasaur here, so it will append 0 in this case, because notation of Bulbasaur is 0, and it will append that's the first item of the label as 0, and the first item of the images list will be a Bulbasaur image array. So let's see if we have done it correctly. I always run it from the start because this glob thing has some because this glob thing doesn't work on each time when you run it again and again and again and again and again. So let's see our images and labels list. It's empty. Why is it so? We got in items, str of items. Go to the folder name. Let me run it again. It's showing an empty list. There must be some error with this. Let me restart the kernel. Yeah, so I have to again give here, just remove all of this, dirs path dot log star. So apparently there's some error which I can't find with this path dot log thing, so I can't use it both the times. So that's why our images was images list wasn't getting any array, so it always returning a empty list. And also there should be a continue, not pass, because if we pass it as it is, so it will again take the IPNB checkpoints and the IPNB file as the Pokemon name. So now let's run all the cells. So now it's processing the Bulbasaur folder, the Meowth folder, the Pikachu, and the Squirtle one. I think the Squirtle one has more files. Yeah, so it's done. So now let's see our images list. Yeah, and our labels. Yeah, so 000, that means these are all Bulbasaur, then Meowth, then Pikachu, and then 3 as Squirtle. Now let's plot out these images. Now let's make a function plot image and image plt dot im show image plt dot show, or let's also give the label too, and plt dot title. Let's also make a notation inverse, so that if we have the number, so we can access the Pokemon name. So just like the inverse, just as 0 Bulbasaur, 1 Meowth, 2 Pikachu, and 3 Squirtle. So we can use the numbers to get the Pokemon's name. So no notation inverse equals to dictionary, and notation inverse count equals to str of items. Let's see notation inverse. I have to run this again. Yeah, so correct. We have to again load this. If anyone finds out this error with the blob thing, just tell in the comments. plt.title. So the title will be obviously the Pokemon name, and it will be given as notation inverse label. The label will be obviously given as a number. So if I call plot image, also after this create an x and y, just like you create create x and y for a machine learning model for giving the inputs. So just convert the list into an array, np.array images, and the y is your labels here, and np.array labels. So if I plot the first image and the first label, so oh yeah, this error is coming because we haven't done a normalization thing. So we have to divide all the images by 255. It is normalizing all the images so that all the pixel values range from 0 to 1, so that it doesn't get out of range, because out of range values in plt.im show get clips out and it doesn't show any image. So how we do is, it's just do x equals to x by 255.0, so that all the images are in the range of 0 to 1. Yeah, so see, it's Bulbasaur. Now let's see the 91th image and the 91th label. Again Bulbasaur. Let's try 91. Again Bulbasaur. There are a lot of images of Bulbasaur. Let's try 200, so that we get to see another Pokemon. Yeah, so it's a Meowth. So that's how you process a image data set. Now you can pass this x and y for your convolution neural network, or your a simple ANN network. This will be enough because these both are in the form of numbers, no strings or anything. So these are in the appropriate format for passing it to your neural network or any machine learning model like KNN or KN-means. So thank you guys. If you liked this video, please subscribe the channel.